the unit setup, I should say. And yeah, you'll have an opportunity to see a bloodbath like this, so with your own units. And we just got 3 out of 4 don't axe. Oh, that is brutal. Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wiz, and we'll come back for another FFT AI battle. So on top, we have Casteia's team, which is FFT Chesstics. Excuse me about that. And then my team is new challengers on bottom. So let's introduce the units for both of them. So for Casteia, we have Pawn the Ninja, Knight the Knight, Queen the Ninja, and Bishop the Priest. Now for my team, we have Worker 6 the Steel Giant, Whitey the Apanda, Purple the Biblos, and Reza the Lancer. So for those who do not know, these ninjas specifically have 0 throws whatsoever. It's just pure Yin Yang Magic. So the reason why this is important is because the Apanda and the Biblos are weak to fire, so they're not going to get hit by Fireball. And then the Steel Giant is not going to get hit by Lightning Ball. So they're not going to take like double damage. So that means the damage output is a lot lower. So just keep that in mind. And then obviously, you know, with 13 speed, just a higher base speed with short charge, especially in Yin Yang Magic, the spells are going to be almost instantaneous. It's very likely they're going to trigger. But yeah, so let's just see how this goes. We're going to go to map 108 according to my sheet here. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure who's gonna take this. I think it's just gonna come down to whether these ninjas are gonna be able to get in the fray, because if like they get pummeled, you know, with them having 13 speed versus the 8 speed knight and the 9 speed priest, they're just gonna trail behind the defensive units. So, and right off the bat, what is that, like 90% of her life bar immediately? Now, oh, she's not positioned for the X potion because of she went down there. She's not able to throw it at an angle. Wow, the haste missed. Very unfortunate. Yeah, so they're just kind of lining up like a bunch of meat grinders, unfortunately. Another double turn? Okay. Paralyzed, how many are we gonna get off? 1? Oh, alright, so only 1 of 2. Now, I think that Biblos has a minimal amount of faith, since his abilities are independent of that. But yeah, it's 20. You clown. Because we're max HP of 24. Alright. Dispose. Now that is the one thing about Dispose, you know, very good range, 200 very good damage. And it bypasses Blade Grasp, just being a custom ability. And oh wow, she just got bopped in the head. She just got knocked the fuck out. Yeah, the Steel Giant wasn't having any of that shit. See a difference? Yep. 161 because of her HP pool. Now she heals up the majority of that. 107, okay. Nice, nice. Is he dead though? No, he's dead just at the nick of his teeth. Okay, so getting a good amount of his HP back. He'll be able to get back in the fray. 83, let's see. So they're able to recuperate with their HP regen. Not HP regen, sorry. Difference? Okay. So the knight and the priest are doing all that they can, and this Steel Giant is pretty healthy now, and we don't see a speed save onto that knight, so she's less effective. Undead, are we gonna get an undead proc? No, we don't, but good damage, and there is a speed save. If yeah, so this priest is kind of doing her job, hanging tight. Now, do note she has she does not have move MP up, so she would have to rely on this knight to get MP back. 131. It doesn't kill her either. Okay. So, let's see. Okay, pretty good damage, but Cure 3. This one ninja is out of position, and the other one's dead, so I don't think that this knight will be able to... how do I say it? I don't think this knight is going to be able to... Oh, he's non-critical. Okay. Redirected the spell. Okay. That just makes the Biblos stronger, because for his... shock properties. Let's see. Shock? Yeah, 340. You love to see it. Did not kill her, but still very good damage. Again, shock is basically just an instant version of Life Break from the archaic demons. It's very powerful if you get them to low HP and they survive. And obviously, the bigger the health pool, the more advantageous it is. Now she isn't critical. She's again, it's a permanent, and she just got swiped. She just got her face swiped. I was going to say, especially with that Lancer having defense up and auto potion, she would not have been able to do enough damage. Like, the only way that could have plausibly happened is if the CT landed up perfectly. But even then, it's very unlikely for that to happen. You're creating the new team? Awesome. Looking forward to it, Melissa. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind new teams. I'll just kind of announce that to everybody. If you're finding these AI battles exciting, if you want to join in, just email me. It's at the bottom of my Twitch page in the About section, or even my YouTube videos, and just follow the tournament rules, or like the tournament setup, the unit setup, I should say. And yeah, you'll have an opportunity to see a bloodbath like this. So with your own units. And we just got 3 out of 4 don't acts. Oh, that is brutal. And yeah, with what was I gonna say? As you mentioned before, Vivi, with having innocent status and not being able to get hit by those don't acts, it is critical. He's the only one who can attack, but wow, this is looking really grim for me right off the bat, just because of the nature of it. 144, 264, yeah. And they should be getting double turns. They are pretty healthy, but again, the speed is just going to come into play. And with 3 units basically being just giant meat shields. Did he just jump over the steel giant? Like, he just jumped over him like a platform. Yeah, they're just cutting him down now. Yeah, just don't act and cut. Let's see. Compress. Pretty good damage, and only 1/6 of his max HP lost. Okay. It has an Apanda too? Nice, nice. Yeah, I think the thing about Apanda is they do have a bunch of HP. I just think that the fact that they have 7 HP, kind of like the Ultima Demons, makes it a little bit more difficult to try to like execute with. But the way it's looking right now, yeah, that 3 out of 4 people getting hit. Ooh, nice shock. But 3 out of 4 people getting hit with Don't Act on the first turn. Oh, that was pretty devastating right there. I'm not sure if that's a sleeper at Don't Act. It was targeting the panel, not the unit. So I'm inclined to believe it's going to land before he gets a turn, and I am correct. It does not trigger. So now, the thing about this Lancer, it does have defense up and auto potion. Very fucking annoying to kill. Very defensive unit, high HP. Is not an easy thing to kill a unit like that off. And you have this temporary state of invulnerability. A guard, okay. Now again, he's got auto potion. So yeah, so he just healed up what? 150 out of the 176 damage. Like, auto potion would have to fail enough in order for it to not trigger. And since they have 2 hands, he's gonna. Oh wait. Nah, that's the wrong unit. Gonna get mid-charged. At least he should be. They both have short charge, but yeah, she's just there to take him down. Did she move into the range? Ah, a little bit of a backfire right there. She unintentionally moved into the range of it, but let's see what happens. Jump, okay. I'm guessing that the cure is going to take place before the jump. I could be wrong here, so we'll see. Oh, it's okay, absolutely, yeah. Take your time. There's no rush. You know, a lot of the knowledge that you can get from like learning about the AI in general will come probably from primarily watching these battles. You can kind of see what works, what doesn't, how speed syncing works, compats, unit positioning. I mean, there's a lot to, on the surface level, it may seem like a lot, but once you understand the AI a little bit better, you can kind of get the hang of it. But yeah, it's not always the easiest thing. So that's why even though this patch in particular is not designed for these mods, it makes it easier for people to get reacquainted to it because it's using the game, you know, the original game's engine, and all the abilities are intact. But no auto potions right there. But yeah, once I mentioned before, this unit is really obnoxious to kill, this Lancer. And I believe, let's just make sure really quick. He has 9 speed, right? Let's see. Does he have 9 speed? I just want to check really quick. He does, yeah. So it's very unlikely that unless they get like a Don't Act in, or unless we get double hits or something. As I say that. Oh man. But yeah, I guess we'll be going to a tiebreaker. But yeah, it does take some time, and obviously these monsters, it took me a while. I didn't realize that I could just add their names into the spreadsheet. I had no idea how to originally do it in my mod. I had to like change out some of the units like goblins and a bunch of other classes to make them work. But I'd have to go back and revert that stuff. and then make a couple more monster changes. But honestly, I'd be doing that probably like on my time off from work and then streaming and all that stuff and editing. But yeah, as for a medium map itself or a tiebreaker, what's the last medium? Yeah, I also want to work on things like this too. Like it says NA not applicable at the end. That's because like all the unit positions aren't, they're not properly stashed yet. So 103 is going to be our tiebreaker here. But yeah, I mean, there's just so much I had planned out that I want to do. And even change some of like, for some of these maps, even like reposition them or reclassify them to either mediums or larges, smalls, so on and so forth. Like, there's just a ton of stuff to kind of like spice the thing, you know, spice the game up. And I don't think I'm going to have time to like run a tournament anytime soon. If I did that, I'd have to take like a week off from the full-time job. And that's a long-ass time from now. Wow, all-out evasion and a crit shot. So immediately 3v4 off the bat. And now she's nearly at half health. And the Apanda, he might be in range to actually... Wait. Okay. The Apanda might be able to go for like a spell and be able to kill them with a short charge. I don't know. He does have ignore height, so he could actually climb his ass up there. Let's see. Yeah, he does. Yep. He's got the moves. Is he dead? No. What's going to go off first? The Don't Act or his spell? They both have short charge. Bio 3. Okay. Undead. Undead and the priest too. So she's going to have to use Expo soon on herself. Yeah, because if she's down, it's over. Well, I shouldn't say it's over, but like, yeah, it's going to be very bleak. Because there'll be one less reviver. 200, she dead. She is, yeah, so she cannot get revived. It's going to be a coin toss as to whether she's alive or not. And it's funny because it's basically the Steel Giant versus the World. That's actually a good combination right there, the Don't Act and the Sleep, because once the Sleep is broken, the next shot is guaranteed to be connected because the Don't Act will still be applicable. Any counters? No, counter does not trigger this time. 70%, unfortunately. Destroy, not bad. Okay, so he's able to recuperate a little bit. Nice use of energy. You don't see that spell too often just because of the defensive properties of it. Wait, I'm guessing he's going to wake him up with like a minimal... Let's see. You know, that's actually kind of nice right there. Just a minimal damage bio. So... yeah, that's correct. You don't have to. The memory card generator itself... they just generate that when you export it. So you can... It's really only used for me, like when I put it in the descriptions for copy pasting. Yeah, you don't need to add in the abilities of the monsters. It's not necessary. You don't have to do that as a user. The memory card generator just does it itself since it's coded like that. But yeah, you don't have to add them in yourself. Bio? And yeah, nice use of Innocent right there. The question I have is that... Ooh, nice use of Ether too. Oh, she did get back up. She did get back up. I was going to ask that question. 50-50 chance. And immediately put down. Ah, man. Yeah, so she doesn't heal up. She didn't heal up with enough. Can't speak. Heal up with enough HP, unfortunately, for that to happen. Now, this knight, if she gets hit by like a paralysis proc, she's probably boned. Yeah, so they're just going to be sitting in the back of that windmill shed. If we get this petrified, this will seal it. This will be the clincher if it connects. Let's see if it does. It does, yeah. So it's now just these two ninjas, and they're going to get picked off. Yeah, so that one ninja is not going to be able to do it, unfortunately. So, yeah, she's down to literally 1 health. Yeah, so these boys are pretty tanky with their HP pools. And just the fact that they have a lot of instant, unavoidable damage, too. They're able to just take quite a few hits, and then be able to bypass. And honestly, the blade grasp from those ninjas was basically irrelevant in this matchup. So, all right, well, with that being said, I guess congrats to me. Yeah, unfortunately, Casteia. Well, actually, I wouldn't say unfortunately, Casteia, but no, you brought it to a tiebreaker, which is pretty nice. Yeah, it was pretty interesting to say the least. I just, yeah, what was it? The 3 don't acts in the very beginning, super strong. Yeah, once those statuses go off, especially sleeps, extremely powerful. So, all right, well, that being said, I'll see you guys for the next video, whatever that may be. Take care until then.